as you're looking live at beautiful St. Peter Arlington Heights School in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Hey, good to see you. We've got a fifth place battle today at the Championship Sunday at the LSA State Basketball Tournament. Let's go down to PA Dress Announcer for this morning's starting lineups.
Okay, I'd like to welcome you to the fifth place in the boys bracket on the championship side. First of all, I'd like to, as announced, make sure we keep that bottom row cleared there so players can have plenty of room on the sideline. The Lutheran Sports Association welcomes you again to the Illinois State Basketball Tournament. And as we begin, we ask that participants and spectators conduct themselves in a God-pleasing manner before, during, and after this game. The LSA Sportsmanship Award will be presented this weekend to the school whose behavior of its players, coaches, and fans best demonstrate Christian sportsmanship. Okay, first of all, I'd like to announce the two teams that from the Saints, from St. Peter Arlington Heights, and also then Immanuel Palatine. First of all, the lineups for St. Peter Arlington Heights that will appear as guests on the scoreboard. Number 5, first of all, Gabriel Caballero. Number 10, Zach Granowitz. Number 12, Andrew Greiner. Number 14, Luke Hegelman. Number 21, George Kostumis. Number 23, Logan Hendricks. Number 25, Griffin McBride. And number 35, Tyler Kohanis. And now the starting lineup for the Saints. Number 1, Landon Gray. Number 2, Jack Leonard. Number 11, Alex Needy. Number 24, Anthony Cairo. And number 34, Jacob Waggy. The Saints are coached by Andy Roselle, Gabe Leonard, and Kostas Kofinistis. And now they're starting the lineups for the Bobcats of Immanuel Palatine. Number 4, Topher Rowe. Number 5, Alex Tannum. Number 10, George Vandergleesen. Number 20, Brady Hauser. Number 21, Anthony Rizzo. And number 55, Jack Grubbs. And now the starting lineups. One more. We're okay? Okay, and now the starting lineup for the Bobcats. Number 0, Austin Haminitsky. Number 1, William Gown. Number 2, Logan Sulago. Number 5, Zach Chita. And number 23, Brandon Holloway. The Bobcats are coached by Johnny Ulrich Jr., Johnny Ulrich Sr., and Dylan Tapia.
Day today, along with my esteemed colleague, your friend and ours, Peter Roth.
For Warner Parrott.
Great to be back, Ryan. should be in for a good day of basketball today, starting with this 5th place game between Arlington Heights
Let's
and
stop for a word of prayer first, guys.
I still say you look.
Get out of line. I hope the game's on radio because you're going to be out there in the parking lot with it.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us safe to the beginning of another day. We ask your blessings upon this game. Be with the players to show good sportsmanship. Be with the coaches as they encourage their team. Be with the officials to make good and quick decisions. And the spectators and fans as we cheer their teams on. We ask that you continue to bless the work of the Lutheran Sports Association and all Lutheran schools, and also grant us safe travels as we go and come from this weekend. And it is in your name that we both play and pray. Amen. Play ball.
All right. The 9th-seeded Bobcats come to this game after defeating Trinity Springfield on Friday night. Lost to Peoria Christ yesterday morning and defeated Immanuel East Dundee last night. The 6th-seeded St. Peter Saints come to this game after defeating Melrose Park 42-23 Friday night. Lost to Nashville Oakville and beat East St. Louis last night. And that's as bad of a throw-up as you'll see, Peter, at this level.
We can only go up from here, can't we, Rye? It's going to be a good matchup, I think, though, today. We have 2 teams coming in with high-powered offenses who are looking for a 5th place trophy, 5th place banner to take home tonight.
Again, Saints in all red, Bobcats in the all white. Right away, we're looking for, on the Saints side, a lot of Jack Leonard today. Shot is no good for Landon Ray. Ball gets knocked away, stays with the Saints.
Yep, like you said, Leonard's averaging 19 points a game so far this weekend. Expect him to keep that up today.
Leonard misses, but that's 2 offensive rebounds on the same position. Nice layup and good for number 34, Jacob Waggy.
Great little post hook shot off the offensive board. Good way to start there for Arlington Heights. 2 offensive rebounds and a bucket.
So Waggy only with averaging about 2 points a game in this tournament matches that, and with the Saints with just a 2-point game early on this first quarter of the 5th place game. Runner is no good for number 23 Holloway, and the Saints with the ball and a little bit of momentum early on.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep up with it as we get a nice drive to the hoop, and they sure do. Easy layup.
And nobody slid over there, and Anidi slid all the way down.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there by Palatine. Great way to attack there by Anidi, and great way to finish at the rim. It is not always as easy as it looks to finish those layups in games like today. So, good start though for Arlington Heights there. 2 possessions, 2 buckets, up 4 early.
So if the Bobcats are going to stay in this game, they're going to need Humensky and Holloway to get going. Really, excuse me, Humensky and
Humensky, Holloway, and Hauser, basically. Those 3. Humensky's averaging just shade under 15 a game so far this weekend. He has done it mostly from the outside, so he's had 9 threes over 3 games. I'd expect to see a couple more today if Palatine wants to stay in this game.
All right, 4-0, 4:40 to go in this opening quarter, and we've got a
What's going on? Has he lost his mind?
well, that was a
Interesting stoppage of play.
He just blew the whistle and said, "Who's got an earring on?"
haven't heard that one before.
Raised their hand.
The referee was checking to see if someone has the earring on. Must have been the glimmer of the light, Peter.
Or something like that, right? Oh, good looking back cut there. I like Palatine's offensive movement here this possession.
I don't know how many Waggy Ori looking strong down low. They have a poor pass. And the Saints are pushing. Landon Ray with the jumper and hits every part of the rim, and it rolls in. And the lead is now 6 at 6-0.
That was a great looking elbow jumper there by Landon Ray. Nice, smooth, great arc. Soft on the rim, went down. St. Peter up 6 now, here early in the first.
behind the back pass up and good. What a pass, and even better finish by Salgado.
A little razzle-dazzle there by Palatine. Offensively, they're doing a great job of getting to the lane. They're just having a little trouble dealing with St. Peter's size.
Anidi right back at you, lays it in.
Well, that is still 2 points per possession for Arlington Heights, which I'll be honest, I don't think they can keep up for 24 minutes here, but it's not bad to start first 3 of the game.
3-pointer at the off the everything there. Landon Ray's able to gather another rebound. Anidi, who's been the hot hand. That is it. But Waggy with the rebound up and good. That's another point per, even though it missed shot, Peter.
It still counts. 5 possessions, 10 points, and great job by Waggy there again on the offensive boards.
Palatine's really struggling with Waggy so far in this game. And again, he was not one we expected. We figured this was going to be an outside perimeter-based game.
Yeah, but if you look on the court right now, St. Peter does have the height advantage with Waggy, and he's doing his best to take advantage of that so far early on in this game.
3-point tap is no, and we're going to have a foul. Looks like it's over the back. That was a missed shot by Chaya. And we're going to, that first foul is going to be on number 2, Salgado. Again, 2:30 to go on this first quarter of this 5th place game on Championship Sunday at the 2023 LSA State Basketball Tournament. We've got the 6th-seeded Saints against the 9th-seeded Bobcats from Immanuel Palatine. Shot attempt, no good, and there's your point per possession's over, Peter.
Finally, an empty possession. Palatine needs to build on this here and get a bucket.
Chaya was able to gather that rebound. Long 3-point attempt. It looked good from here. That was no good by Kaminsky.
That's Kaminsky's game. Like I said, he's a 3-point shooter. He's great from the outside. So expect to see more of that, especially if Palatine tries to trim this deficit.
And Landon Ray on the other side, Jack Leonard long on that 3 as well. And this is when the Bobcats need to attack. And another missed 3-pointer.
One and done so far for the Bobcats on the offensive end. No offensive rebounds.
7-2 rebounding advantage already in this game for the Saints.
Yep, and that's exactly how they're going to win this game.
Missed shot attempt, no good. Foul is no good for Cairo.
Again, though, St. Peter's really pushing those rebounds hard offensively.
Hauser with the left-hand layup, no good. And that was... Actually, that ball's going to go back to the Saints. Again, it's a Sunday morning game. They played 3 this weekend. You know, both area teams.
Yep.
They just need to relax and let the game come to them. Waggy misses the shot. That's still a good look, though.
Yeah, he's definitely confident going over that right shoulder on the rim.
Nice up and under by number 23, Braden Holloway.
Great hesitation there. Jump stop, pump fake, hit the defender in the air, and finish the layup. All in all, really solid possession, really solid play there by Holloway.
You know, it's felt like it's been all Saints in this first quarter, but it's only a 6-point deficit for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and they haven't really capitalized on these last couple possessions to extend that lead any further.
Anidi with the fancy shot. At the end of the day, it's still a miss. Hauser to Holloway. He's going to get blocked. Landon Ray tells them, what was that? Not today. And the ball stays with the Bobcats. That was a fantastic pass from Hauser underneath.
Really was. That was even better block, though, by Ray.
Holloway should have done the exact same thing he did the last time, where he waited, hesitation. 3 attempt is no good. And Saints don't have to press. And Anidi doesn't listen to me because he doesn't need to. Anidi now has 6 points in this quarter and pushes the lead back up to 8 at 12-4.
Palatine could really use a bucket here to end the first quarter on a high note. They might run out of time to do before they can do it. Oh.
At the buzzer, off the front of the rim. And, St. Peter Arlington Heights have come to play.
Yes, and specifically play at the rim. They have all of their baskets so far in this game inside the paint.
All right, so next up, Peter, we have the third place girls game here starting at, give or take, 12:30. This game started maybe a little bit early. The matchup between the 4th seed, Immanuel East Dundee, with, wait for it, against the Bobcats from Immanuel Palatine, which is, for my understanding, a huge surprise that the 2 seed Immanuel Palatine Bobcat girls aren't playing in the championship.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's beating the Titans from Nashville-Oakville this year. They have won their 3 games by a combined 44 points. Next up, Peter and I will be doing the boys' 3rd place game at 2 o'clock between St. John's Redbud and also the Titans from Nashville-Oakville. So we'll have the 3 versus 4 seed there. And then lastly, the championship game. Team that I'm familiar with, watching them a few weeks ago in Lombard, Illinois. St. Paul Rochelle against the defending favorite champions, Peoria Christ. Second quarter, here we go. Bobcats with the ball for those just tuning in. Bobcats in the all white, Satan's all red. And if the Bobcats are going to get back in this game, Peter, it's going to start from the outside.
I agree 100%. They went 0 of 6 in that first quarter on 3s. So to change or cut into this deficit, they're going to have to start knocking those down. Starts with Holloway.
Right all over. We're going to have a foul on the shot. I like the effort there on Humensky. And that foul is going to be on number 2, Jack Leonard. His first, team's first. Humensky to the line for 2. 64% free throw shooter in this tournament. Make that, give or take, 59%. Again, but averaging about 15 points a game this tournament. I had, to quote a great Panic Disco song, I had high hopes for him today.
He's still got plenty of time to live up to those hopes as he gets the second one to fall there. We are only 30 seconds into the second quarter. We got a lot of game to play yet today, Ryan.
Let me do a. Humensky, he just said, "Hey Ma, look, I made it." Right? Is that the lyrics?
I'm not familiar enough with.
We're gonna have. Looked like a lot of contact there as Leonard took the ball to the hole, and somehow the ball stays with the Saints there. I think it's a friendly game.
We are not the one in stripes.
Needy missed on the shot, and we're gonna have it over the back on Waggy.
And that's a great job by Palatine to box out there. That had to be a point of emphasis there in that break between the first and second quarters for Coach Ulrich to explain we have to get St. Peter off the boards. Have to keep them off the offensive rebounding and prevent second chances.
We're going to foul on the block. So 3 quick fouls in this second quarter for the Saints.
Now, it looks like the other thing that Coach Ulrich talked about in that mid-quarter huddle was to attack the rim and try to draw fouls, which they've done great these first 2 possessions. Get to the free throw line, get that size advantage taken care of by getting them in foul trouble.
All right, Bobcats down 7, trying to cut in that Saint lead.
Open 3.
Holloway, another miss from the 3-point end. Landon Ray with his 3rd rebound of the game.
That was a good look, though, there by Holloway.
As Anidi with the runner misses that one, but a nice tip back from Waggy to Leonard, to Ray. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Ray.
Great defensive play there by Holloway.
4 fouls in the first minute, 21 in the second quarter. And we're going to have a timeout, Saints.
That's 4 fouls in the first minute, 21 after none in the first quarter in its entirety. Last possession, great job by Holloway to get himself set in a legal guarding position, take the contact there, and draw the foul.
I feel like, though, Peter, what did they do well in the first quarter, right? Take the ball to the hole, work down to Waggy. I feel like the Saints have the height advantage. Saints are settling right now offensively.
First couple possessions have definitely, and the last couple possessions from the first quarter have definitely felt more rushed and more outside prevalent than early on in that first quarter, like you mentioned. But Palatine, give them credit. They're doing a better job at shielding out that lane, shielding out the paint, and making it harder for St. Peter to get anywhere near the rim so far in the second quarter. We're going to see Waggy get a breather there
So first substitution of the game for the Saints is number 14, Luke Hilgeman will check in. So Bobcats down 7. And I don't. This is we got the home team Saints on the left to us, and the against any other team, the Bobcats would be the home team. Road team. And a poor turnover. Not a lot of turnover so far in this game, Peter.
No, only 3 combined between the two sides. And a pretty clean game offensively in terms of taking care of the ball.
And then
announcer Jinx. Announcer Jinx.
Hauser, we're gonna have a block. Well, we are going to have a blocking foul, it appears, on Anidi. That is his second. That was something, Peter.
It was a good take by Hauser to get to the free throw line.
Hauser, who comes in this game 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 63%. Now he's up to 67% from the free throw line this tournament.
You're a real mathematician over there, aren't you? And
make that
70%.
70%. Thank you, Peter.
I can do that one. All right.
12-7 is your score.
Well, slowly but surely, Palatine's cut into this deficit. The last couple possessions down from 8 to 5 now. See if St. Peter can answer.
3-point attempt off the back of the rim. Nice rebound. Peter, was that a rebound steal or
just a rebound steal there? And a transition 3. No, a little short.
Good. Takes it all the way to the hole, and good. Landon Ray now with 4 points, and the lead is back up to 7.
It's a very composed take by Ray there. Driving all the way down into the lane, taking a little floater, taking contact, finishing strong. Boy, I love the energy in this gym so far today, Ryan.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Nice up and under, no good, and gets tipped away, touches 8 players, and it goes back to Lana Ray. Lana Ray now with 5 rebounds in this game.
Well on his way to a double-double.
Anidi with the wild left-handed runner. And the lead is up to 9 at 16-7.
It's a strong, strong take there by Anidi. Shielding the defender off with his body, using the left hand with a kiss off the glass for 2.
I just want 1 onions today, Peter. Maybe a double order.
We can't have a double order of onions with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter yet.
I know.
I'd get my my announcing license revoked.
Good. Bobcats, I mean, Peter, they've got plenty of time. They don't need to stress out. Holloway, we're going to have a travel.
Holloway had the right idea there on that play. Little hesitation, jump stop, try to get the defender to go by him, but he unfortunately dragged his toe there.
But Peter, at some point, no matter what the Saints do offensively, Bobcats have to start making shots.
They do.
They only have 2 made field goals in this game. Shot tap is a wee bit short, and we're gonna have a box out foul on number 2, Salgado, and that's gonna be number 2 on Salgado. So Salgado, the only one with foul trouble for the Bobcats. Actually, he has the only 2 fouls for the Bobcats.
Both statements are true.
Shot attempt is no good for Leonard. Offensive rebound, and we're gonna have a foul. Hilgeman comes in off the bench, gets 2 offensive rebounds, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
And draws a foul on the other. Great work on the board so far by Hilgeman.
Salgado, unfortunately, is going to pick up his 3rd foul, so he's going to have to take a seat on the bench. Bobcats do not go deep. Hilgeman misses the first. Number 55, Jack Grubbs checks in the game. Yes, Splade has played sparingly, but they need. We're gonna have a violation. No, we're not gonna have. So now the lead's up to 10 at 17-7.
Big way to punch back there by St. Peter. After the early Palatine pressure, they come back with 5 straight points to stretch this lead back to 10.
Right here, I would try to attack on. We're going to have a missed shot attempt is no good. I mean, again,
Well,
that was still
tried
the right
to attack.
take.
Yep,
I mean, that was the right.
Exactly what you were in process of saying. Trying to attack the rim and get to the hoop, draw a foul.
Wagy's on the bench, and Edie has 2 fouls. Again, I like the missed shot attempt is no good. Grubbs, strong rebound, who had just checked in the game.
A little spark Palatine needed there from Grubbs, working on the boards. Credit St. Peter also. They're doing a great job staying in front on defense. No one's getting by anybody on drives, and that's exactly what Palatine wants to do.
Nice. Just fantastic defense so far in this game for the Saints.
Yep, great job. Everyone on defense sliding their feet, keeping their hands off, blocking off, walling off the lane. They keep it up. This possession's a great example.
Holloway with the left runner, no good. Hilgeman now with 4 rebounds. The rebounding advantage of this game, Peter, is 15-6.
And it's felt like it.
It is.
The game's going on.
The Euro step by Anidi, in and out. Hilgeman with the offensive rebound. He's going to get blocked. Hauser takes it right on in it, and the basket's good. Hauser now with 4 points. And just like that, the lead is back down to 8. And again, you feel, watching this game, it feels like it's much larger.
Yeah, it feels like a much larger deficit. But credit Palatine for getting a jump ball here. Credit Palatine one, as they're running an undersized lineup, they are not afraid to go into the paint, no matter what the size difference is. They are attacking the rim. They are trying to get shots up, trying to draw fouls, and they eventually those are going to fall as we move on in this game. As well as you mentioned, credit to them for keeping this game close, as it's felt like it's much more larger deficit than 8 so far.
All right, 5 seconds left. Anidi has got the handles, works it around. Got to get a shot off at the buzzer, and a little bit short by Leonard. But Peter, I got to be honest, I was expecting a little higher score of affair in this game, but at the half, the 6th seed Saints lead the 9th seed Bobcats 17-9.
It's been a defensive battle so far this game.
Again, for those tuning in, all these games will be uploaded onto YouTube on the Luth Sports TV's YouTube site. Games will be uploaded after March 26th. Please like us on our Facebook page at Lutheran Sports Association of Illinois. Check out Ryan Roth's Twitter account, Ryan Roth 411, for all the 411, Peter, at this tournament. But we'll be back here in give or take 3 to 4 minutes with the halftime stats.
We celebrate all of the wonderful things God is doing at Concordia University Chicago. This year, we're introducing a new 4-year nursing degree in a state-of-the-art new space. We're celebrating 100 years of choral music at Concordia. We're cheering on world-class athletes. We're standing strong in our faith. Join together as a community on Thursday, March 23rd in supporting students at CUC's Annual Day of Giving. Share a gift to your favorite area of the university. Make a difference in Concordia Chicago students' lives. Together, we rise.
Together, we rise.
Together, we rise.
Together, we rise.
Together we rise.
And we're back live at the half for the 5th place game here at the beautiful Arlington Heights St. Peter's School in Arlington Heights, Illinois, for the 2023 Championship Sunday. This is the 5th place game. Bobcats remain in Palatine, the 9th seed, against the home team on the not the home team on the scoreboard, but the home team with the crowd advantage.
And playing in their home gym, and they have definitely protected it so far this game. as we go through a couple quick stats from the first half. Immanuel Palatine shot a 3 of 17 from the field and 0 of 8 from deep, which we've really talked about as a point the entire first half, and we'll move on to the second half. Is if Palatine can get going from the outside, this game's going to change dramatically. On the other side of things, Arlington Heights has done a great job getting to the hoop. They're 8 of 26 from the field, but all 8 of their makes have been in the lane, either on takes, drives, or putbacks, second chance points. Really, so far, Ryan, this game's been a tale of the first 2 minutes of the game, where Arlington Heights put 7 or 10 points up in their first 5 possessions. Since then, it's been an even game. But that early rush that the Saints went on really has been the difference so far in these first 12 minutes.
Couple key stats though, Peter. The Saints almost 2-to-1, over 2-to-1 rebound advantage, 17-7 the game. Not a lot of turnovers in the first half. So again, it's been a clean game. If a couple of those shots made by the Bobcats, again, I mean, I know the score is 17-9, but at the end of the day, basketball is an easy game to break down when it's just about hitting shots.
You're right.
So leading scorers right now, Alex and Needy, is basically the difference in this game. 8 points. We've got a couple kids with 4, Landon Ray and Waggy both for the Saints, Brady Hauser with 4 for the Bobcats. But again, that first half was Anidi taking the ball to the hole.
And I've been really impressed with Anidi's game so far. He's very composed with the ball. He does a great job of protecting the ball on drives, and he can get to the rim pretty easily. I mean, he had his last possession was a miss, and it was probably the most impressive play he's had. The little Euro step move to the hoop that just rimmed out, but he is doing a great job of attacking, using his size advantage to his advantage, getting to the rim and finishing those shots as he did all first half for the most part.
All right, starting the second half for the Bobcats, Humensky, Salgado, Humensky, Chaya, Hauser, Grubbs, and Holloway. And for the Saints are the starters, Ray, Leonard, Aditi, Cairo, and Waggy. And we're going to have a 3-second violation on the Bobcats. Just as I was saying, a very clean first half, low turnovers. And we have a turnover 13 seconds into the second half, Peter.
It's the second announcer's jinx that's hits turnovers so far this game. Both times we've talked about it, the ensuing possession has been a turnover of the ball.
So we'll see if the Saints are able to build on their 8-point lead. And missed shot attempt is no good. Offensive rebound is good. And Peter, who was it again? The big man inside, Jacob Waggy now with a game with 6 points, which is double the most he's scored so far in a game in this tournament.
And almost equal to the points he's put up the other 3 games combined. He's done a great job so far with those second chance points for the Saints of St. Peter.
And right away, the pressure is giving Humensky and company a lot of fits. Nice up and under. Gets his own rebound, though. No good. I'm sorry, that wasn't Humensky, that was Hauser. But 2 chances for Hauser, and just could not. We're going to have a jump ball. Nice effort there by Chaya.
Again, though, the Bobcats are getting to the hoop. It's just this shots being changed and deflected by Waggy that's giving them fits when they get there.
Nice. Waggy works around to Anidi. Anidi on the baseline off the front of the rim. No good.
Good look, though.
Ray with the rebound. He can't get it. Holloway, and we're going to have a foul on the push. And that one's going to be on number 1, Ray. That's his second. So Ray and Anidi both with 2 fouls. But other than that, not a whole lot of. Actually, they're calling that. They're saying that's his. It says third foul.
It does say 3. I thought it was 2 myself. So
wild shot is no good. Waggy gathers that wild shot, and still 1 and done for the Bobcats.
And while Waggy may not have 10 blocks to his name this game, he has changed the outcome of several different shots that he hasn't been able to get his paws on.
And we're going to have a foul on the floor. And that one's going to be on number 20. So that's Hauser's first foul, team's second. No, excuse me, team's first. So Peter, the Bobcats, 23-9 on the season. We did broadcast their 2015 championship, led by Jeremiah Hernandez, who's a phenomenal basketball player. Waggy with offensive rebound, in and out. Excuse me. But this is a very, very young Bobcats team.
We're all 7th graders.
That's what, yeah, very, very young team. So Humensky is a 7th grader. Salgado's a 7th grader. Chayaz is a 7th grader. Hauser's a 7th grader. Holloway's a 7th grader. You know, even William Gann, who played a little bit in the first quarter, he's a 6th grader. So basically their top 6 guys are 6th and 7th graders.
Yeah, a lot of youth. I'll be back here next year.
Waggy converts on the second of the 2 free throws.
To now officially double his scoring output from the weekend. Looks like Saints are going to put on a little full court press here. No, maybe 3 full court scored.
So again, 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. It's been all Saints from the start, as they're still up 11 at 20-9.
Yeah, the lead is slowly but surely growing as this game goes on. The Bobcats got it down to 5, and since then it's been a 6-0 run from St. Peter. Or excuse me, it was 12-7, so it's been an 8-2 run.
Speaking of 7th graders, though, Landon Ray is a 7th grader, fantastic player for the Saints. So we should see both these teams on Sunday next year.
I would agree. Big expectations going into next season.
And finally, let's see, Peter, as Chaya hits the 3. And their first 3-point made field goal of the game, and it cuts the lead to 8 at 20-12.
They can start knocking down 3s in the second half. It's going to be an entirely different game as we see a
shot attempt is no good, and the ball gets knocked away, and it's going to stay with the Saints. Peter, I don't know why we got a screen in front of us. I don't know why I keep looking left. I should just look at the screen. I'm twisting my head all the way over when I can just look at the screen.
That's a good point. I did the exact same thing, so I am 100% on board with what you're saying.
3-point attempt. Doesn't get it, but Waggy throwing his... Surprised Waggy missed that one. That was a great opportunity. Another offensive rebound. Again, Humensky comes in this game averaging 15 points a game in the tournament, still without a made field goal.
He's had some good looks in the first half, just didn't get any of them to fall. Oh, great hesitation. Header block.
You want to say it, Peter? Not today.
Sounds better from you anyway.
Thank you.
Holloway did a great job of hesitating, getting by the initial defender, but Waggy, right place, right time. Excellent form on the block. Did everything right except for sending out of bounds instead of keeping it in play.
Excuse me. Got number 5, Chaya, who just hit that huge 3 to cut the lead. Misses that one off the rim. Nice hustle by Hauser. Hauser with 7 rebounds in the game.
Which makes up the majority of Palatine's total rebounds.
And a steal. Nice play by Leonard. Up and good. And Jack Leonard, who we expected to see a lot today, averaging 19 points a game in this tournament, 30 on Friday night. That is his first basket of the game.
Comes at a good time. Gets the lead back to 10, has a chance to extend it to 11. Kills the momentum Palatine was starting to build there with the made 3 and the great offensive board.
Off the rim. Nice effort by Caro, and we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow Bobcats. That last foul was on Humensky, so that's only his first personal, team's 3rd. But right now, I mean, Peter, they have 3 made field goals in this game. The Bobcats. Is this lead insurmountable?
Well, like we've been talking about, if they can start knocking down shots from the outside, it's definitely not insurmountable, but they're running out of time for that switch to flip. So we'll see if they can get any momentum here in this end of the 3rd.
A long 3. Grubbs, the 8th grader, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. Really nice offense rebound by Jack Grubbs. They haven't scored more than 5 points in a quarter.
They haven't, and doing the math on the score as it stands, that is not going to lead to a win if they keep it up. But like we said, though, a lot can change quick.
So Andrew Greiner, the 5'5" 7th grader, checks in the game for the first time in this game, along with Hilgeman, both 7th graders. Gets it off to Grubbs. Poor pass. Anidi is fast and misses the layup. Grubbs with another rebound, though.
Grubbs doing a really strong job of protecting the glass for the Bobcats.
And the ball gets tipped away. Actually, no. It did not get tipped away. So it's going to go back to the Saints. So third turnover this third quarter. And we're going to see some pressure as the 6th grader, William Gann, checks in the ball game. So we'll see if this pressure can cause some turnovers that result in points, because the Saints only have 1 turnover in this game. But I gotta say, you know, you're a shoe guy. I like Anidi's shoes. 3-point attempt off the back of the rim is no good. And the ball, nice offensive rebound by Greiner, who had just checked in the game. Anidi with the soft take, misses that shot. That probably wasn't a great time to talk about shoes, Peter. Seemed like a lot of action there.
Did come with a big swing of action, but we can get back to it here at the break.
32 seconds to go on this third quarter.
Just
at a low scoring affair. 3-point tap at the top to keep by Humetsky. And just like that, the lead is down to 7. So we'll see if some of these costly point-blank misses for the Saints
come back to haunt them as the game goes on to its waning moments. This pressure, see if we can get any turnovers drawn too.
Nice pass to Hilgeman down low, layup. Just as I was saying, another point-blank chance. And at the buzzer, Humetsky almost hits it. But I gotta say, it doesn't feel like this game is over.
Sure doesn't.
All it took was 2 made 3-pointers, and we're sitting at a 7-point game.
Yeah, you mentioned it there at the end of the third quarter. The Saints had plenty of opportunities, point-blank opportunities, off putbacks, off great feeds from teammates, to knock down some layups and really extend this lead out, get it to 10, 12, 14, and they haven't been able to convert. And on the other side, Palatine's done a great job knocking down threes here at the end of the third. Maybe they just need to see a couple fall before the floodgates open. We'll see how this fourth quarter plays out. Either way, it's only a 3-possession game.
I gotta say that the Bobcats did a much better job rebounding in that third quarter. They've shortened that gap a little bit, where it's now 23-15. But they need to start the pressure. I feel like they got to do that pressure from the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Slow down St. Peter. Get them into some double teams, traps after they cross the half-court line. See if they can get some easy steals. But yeah, that pressure's got to stay up these next 6 minutes. On the other side, though, we got to give credit to Jack Grubbs coming in. As we mentioned, he's played sporadically so far this weekend. He's done a great job for Palatine on the boards, keeping second chances out of the question for St. Peter and making sure that it's been a one-shot-and-done possession so far that third quarter. He did a wonderful job off the bench.
All right, fourth quarter of the 5th-place game on Championship Sunday. Saints with the ball and the lead. I'm curious to see how long they'll go with Waggy on the bench. I really feel like he's a difference maker on both the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Anidi with the forced shot, which is not a good look. Hauser now with his game-high 8 rebounds.
But especially on the defensive end, Waggy's done a great job of cleaning up anyone who's gotten too close to the rim.
The 6th grade takes it hard. He's going to get fouled. Little William Gann, the 5'1" 6th grader, is going to go to the free throw line for 2 huge free throws. That was Hilgeman's first foul, team's 3rd. Gann, only 3 minutes, hasn't gone to the free throw line yet this tournament, but he hits the first. And we're back down to a 2-possession game, Peter.
Oh, we've got 5.5 minutes to go still in the game. And that would make this if he makes this free throw, a 5-0 run. Now it's jinx.
Of course you're jinxing.
No, but great work there by Palatine. And that possession was a great example of why I would think about it, is we see a great steal off the pressure.
Turnover and just Humensky for 3. And we're going to have a ball gets knocked away, and it's going to go back to the Saints.
That one looked good off the fingers of Humensky there, and it looks like he's about to check back in. I was going to say that possession before where Gann got to the rim is a great example of why I also agree with your point that Waggy should come back in the game as soon as he can.
Waggy, the 6'2", 8th grader. So Waggy and Cairo both check back into the game. And the pressure, which had just caused a Saint turnover, is picked right back up.
Doing a really,
and we're gonna have a foul on the floor by Hauser. So that's gonna be Hauser's 3rd foul. So Hauser and Salgado both with 3 for the Bobcats. The only one foul trouble for Arlington Heights is Ray with 3 as well. Anidi, nice pass to Waggy. Waggy up and good. And he has been the player of the game so far, Peter.
Without a doubt, on both sides of the ball. And credit there Anidi for a great dump down. Waggy's defender had to come help after Anidi drove to the hoop. And
so Salgado, who's been foul trouble all game long, just picked up his 4th foul. Waggy converts. Waggy now with 12 points. And we're going to have a substitution as Grubbs will check back into the game. Just as we thought, the Bobcats had all the momentum and were sneaking back into this game.
Jacob Waggy helped steer the Saints clear of that momentum change and bring the lead back to 9 for the Saints. Get the fans back in this too.
We'll see, Holloway long on that, but nobody boxes out Gann. And Gann, the smallest one on the court with the offense rebound put back. And the lead is back down to 7 at 25-18.
Great 4th quarter so far for Gann.
Wide open 3-pointer, and he's got it. Jack Leonard now with a huge 3 as it pushes the lead back to double digits at 28-18.
St. Peter has an answer for every push Palatine's made so far in this 4th quarter.
Gann with the 3, and he's on fire. Gann with all 6 points in this quarter for the Bobcats. And the lead is back down to 7.
Gann, just an incredible performance so far in this 4th quarter. Doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, and he deflected that pass.
Oh. And then a poor pass right back at you.
Again, Gann got his hand on Anidi's pass there to deflect it and lead to the turnover.
Nobody picks up Anidi short on the 3. Finally, Humensky grabs was able to rip down the rebound. 3-point attempt is good by number 20, Hauser. And the lead is 4. Almost stolen away.
5-on-4 here for St. Peter if they want to use it.
Anidi takes it with the up and under, knowing he's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Where was this offense through the first 2.5 quarters of this game, Peter?
I think they're really feeding off the pressure they're putting on with that press and defensive side. It seems like it sped up the game a little bit and led to more transition opportunities and more open looks in transition from 3, which Palatine's definitely taken advantage of so far in this 4th.
So Anidi was a hot hand the first half. He had 8 points. Has not scored since and misses that first free throw.
These are big free throws here for Anidi.
So substitution 4. Looks like we got a Bobcat substitution as number 15. Chayat checks back in.
He comes in for Hauser. He's got 4 fouls. And that last one was on him as well. So got to monitor that the last 3 minutes.
So Hauser and Salgado both with 4 fouls apiece. Looks like Griner's going to check in the game for Anidi. So the lead's back up to 5, 29-24, 3:16 to go in this 4th quarter.
I would overplay on 3s if I were St. Peter defensively here. You have the back help at the rim with Waggy, who's going to prevent any easy layups. Make sure to run them off the 3-point line. The Bobcats want to get open 3s here. They want to look for shots from the outside. Run them off the line.
Long 3. Oh, that looked like it was dropping.
It did look like it was dropping.
Holy cow.
Nowinski did a great job of creating space to get off that three.
So that was interesting with the defense for offense, offense for defense substitution by Hauser. So they put Hauser back in the game with the 4 fouls. Gann knocks it away, and it's going to stay with the Saints, though.
Again, we've said his name a ton here in the 4th quarter so far. William Gann playing his heart out to keep the Bobcats in this. Almost another tip pass there.
Leonard, we're going to have a foul on the floor.
It'll be free throws either way, as that's number 7 this half.
So that one's going to be on Jaya. We have a substitution as Grubbs is going to check back into the game. Leonard, who was 86% from the free throw line then so far in this tournament, will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And the reverse, there is no jinx there as he gets another one as it extends the lead to 6 points. As a team, they're shooting 5 for 9 from the free throw line this game, which is much lower than their tournament average of 73%.
Will, look to score and then defend.
Leonard converts on both. He's got 7 points in the game, and all 7 points have come in the second half. And wait for it, the lead is 7 now.
Lucky number.
And then layup in and out, but nobody boxes out Will.
Gann again.
I think Gann is early, one of my favorite players in the tournament so far. Gann open for 3. Holy cow, he doesn't get that. They've had 2 close chances on the last 2 possessions. And a turnover. The fans behind us on the Saints side did not like that call, which there was no call.
Yeah, looked like incidental tripping there. Nothing to blow the whistle for.
Hauser with the open look for 3, and he's got it. Brady Hauser now in double digits, and the lead is back down to 4 at 31-27.
Hauser's hit 2 huge threes so far this quarter, both from the same exact spot, and both look the exact same.
Leonard with the take, in and out. Cairo with the offense rebound and gets it. Anthony Cairo's first basket of the game is a big one as it pushes the lead back up to 6.
Couldn't come at a better time. And again, started the game with offensive rebounds. They're ending the game with offensive rebounds, and that's been the difference. Great pump fake there by Gann.
3-pointer by Holloway. In and out. Waggy now with 8 rebounds, but turns the ball over.
To guess who?
And we're going to have a timeout, Coach Ulrich. Well, this game got real fun real fast, Peter.
Yeah, this second half has been awesome. And again, you see who got the steal on that last possession? Number 1 in white. He's everywhere.
What I just missed, Peter?
I was trying to find the exact same thing. I missed it as well, but the crowd did not.
All right, so reset. A little bit of foul trouble for the Bobcats. Hauser, Salgado both with 4 fouls. Really not a lot of foul trouble for the Saints. Rail with only 3. Saints are in bonus the rest of the way. 17 fouls, Bobcats only with, Bobcats with 17 fouls, Saints only with 3 team fouls.
Yep.
Bobcats with the ball underneath their own basket. We're at this point though, give them inside. They've had wide open looks around the perimeter for 3.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, run them off the 3-point line. Let your help side defense keep off the rim. And it looks like that's what they're trying to do here. As Gann turns the corner though.
Gann with the fancy layup and good. He's got 8 points in this quarter.
8 points, 2 steals, 3 rebounds.
He's putting the team on its back.
And the reason it's still only a 4-point game.
And we're going to have a foul on the reach end on number 23, Holloway.
Tell them Immanuel Palatine Bobcats never quit.
Famous coach Ulrich sitting next to Peter here on the right-hand side. Who led the Bobcats to their 2000 and 2002 state championship, 10 state championship, 2012, 2013, and 15. And Leonard to the line for a 1-and-1. He is a phenomenal free throw shooter, Peter. Now 3 for 4 in the game, 8 points total.
And these are really big free throws.
They've made 5 straight free throws as a team. Make that 6. And it leads back up to 6 at 35-29, a minute 5 to go.
And those 6 free throws are right now the difference in the game.
Hauser, a little bit of contact, no good. The ball gets knocked away by Waggy, and that is going to somehow get to the Saints. A couple quick substitutions as Chaya and Holloway will check back in the game. But again, this is where the Saints have had some struggles in this fourth quarter. Is that full court pressure?
You got to get it out of Leonard's hands, so you can't send him back to the free throw line the way he's shooting today. That's the one guy you don't want to foul, and he's not giving it up.
And Chaya's going to get the foul, and Leonard's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's going to be his quiet as potential double-digit performance of the year.
He scored it. He scored most of those points where they counted here in the fourth quarter at the free throw line.
I mean,
automatic.
It's like I'm watching Connor Esijan from the Wisconsin Badgers.
Just about. And like you said, 7 consecutive made free throws here for the Saints. The lead is 7.
And there's the Peter Roth announcer jinx. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now they have to go for 3s, I think.
Hauser with the fancy layup, and good. And
I stand corrected.
Hauser now with 12 points. And they're gonna have to foul now. Don't foul. You can't foul. And a poor pass. That's who you want to foul right there. And we're gonna have a foul. I think Coach Ulrich wanted to foul 6 seconds ago. A lot of time went off the clock there.
18 seconds from the moment that Hauser made that shot to the foul being called went off the clock there. It was 31 seconds.
So in the book it says a 5-foot 7th grader. Lana Ray is not 5 feet, Peter. But he's going to go to the line for 2 off the front of the rim. And after Peter Roth had made the announcer jinx, they've missed 2 free throws in a row.
It's about 4 or 5 of those so far today. Announcer jinxes. I should just keep my commentary away from the free throw line, huh?
Bobcats have more points in this quarter than they have the 3 quarters combined. He hits the second.
Well, you said they wouldn't be able to score 5 points in a quarter again and win. Need a 3 here.
Hauser decides to take it himself, gets blocked, gets his own rebound. You want a timeout quick? He gets the timeout with 4.5 seconds to go. Hauser has to realize in that situation, they needed a 3. It's a 2-possession game. You driving into the towers of power. What was the name? The old Akeem and Big Boss Man. Towers of.
That's before my time.
Well, anyway, I was just trying to think of an adjective for Waggy.
I understand. To drive into Jacob Waggy.
Twin Towers.
Twin Towers.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right, 37-31's your score. Bobcats need a basket, and they need it quick. And not just 2, they need a 3 quick.
They need a 3, and then they pretty much need a steal right off the inbounds as well. That's about the only way that they can close this game up.
Did you have a brief time to take a look at was there any ice cream novelties in the fridge over at the...
I didn't have a chance. I immediately had to come to the table and prep for our big 5th place game. So that'll be a nice surprise for both of us when we get the final buzzer here in a couple seconds.
Is that a Lululemon European carryall that you got? Do you have... Peter.
Ryan, we don't need to talk about my personal style at the booth here. We got an exciting game to talk about.
Peter made us late today because he was. What were you doing with your shoes?
I was what?
You were doing something with your shoes.
Lacing them.
Lacing them. 37 minutes laces. All right, here we go. 4.5 seconds to go. They got to get in. You got to find somebody. A lot of time. Hauser is able to get up. 4 seconds left.
Put it up quick.
And that's a long 2. But still, what a comeback. What a comeback for the Bobcats to make this a game. Just a fun fifth place game between two local teams.
Was never out of question that Palatine could come back and potentially win this. They were within 12 the entire way. They played their hearts out to cut it to 4, but they could never get past that 4-point hump all the way through the fourth quarter. Every time they tried to get close, St. Peter had an answer. And they did a great job, the Saints did, of protecting the lead, knocking down free throws when it counted, and ultimately holding on for the win today and that fifth place banner.
All right.
How about that for a finish of the game? All right, congratulations again to both teams. Great competition, great with the fans, and good sportsmanship by everybody. And we would like to present from the State Lutheran Tournament of Champions to sixth place, the Bobcats from Immanuel Palatine. And then presenting the fifth place in the State Tournament of Champions to the Saints of St. Peter, Arlington Heights. Congratulations.
All right, leading scorers for the winning Saints. Jack Leonard with 8 huge points in the fourth quarter. He had 10 points for the game. Jacob Waggy, who was today's player of the game, with 10 points as well. Alex Anidi had 9. Landon Ray had 5. Anthony Caro had 2. And Luke Hilgeman had 1. And for the Bobcats in defeat, led by Brady Hauser with 12 points. Zach Chaya with, William Gahn with 8. Humensky with 4. Saiza with 3 and Holloway with 2. But just a great, and also Logan Salgado at 2. What a great comeback. And if that was any indication for the rest of the games we have up, Peter, we're going to have some fun basketball.
Yeah, we're in for a good day of hoops. It's only getting started. We have 4 more great games to follow, and we'll be back after the third place girls game to broadcast third place boys here in about an hour and a half.
So next up, we'll have the Immanuel East Dundee against Immanuel Palatine in the third place girls game. Peter and I will be back here in just a couple hours with the third place boys game.